Hey you guys, welcome back to Rams Games for more Wayward Terran Frontier Zero Falls. We're actually going to be playing the game today as I slowly back this thing up to make sure that my ammo is refilled and everything else. Can't really use the dock on the bottom because of this asteroid chunk right here, which I'm pretty sure doesn't belong. I understand this one, just not this one. But we'll get there. We will get there. So I haven't been recording a whole lot lately, but we're not going to talk about that. This is another official episode in the series. My plans are going to be I'm going to try to travel a little bit. I mean, we're in a pretty large ship. We shouldn't get killed too easily, as long as I make sure that all the weapons are set up the way that I want them. And all the missile pods should be working now. Go ahead, restock ammo and repair just in case. 150mm autocannon, same thing. 220, 220. Medium railgun. The medium railgun has such high range and really high damage. You see the difference between the three improved 380mm autocannon. Just 10,823, and this is 11,000. That confuses me every time that happens when the things go around. So anything that I can get into a railgun, I would prefer having into a railgun, because that's actually what the ship attacked me with when I originally found it. Was like every gun on it was a railgun, which made it really hard to capture because it outranged me by like 2 of my ships, which is huge when you're trying to do cheeky hit and run tactics because you don't have that ability. Something I would like to see fixed in the game is, I about walked through that door because I thought that was the command panel. I really should change this hallway. Don't have to run as far. Take these cabins away. Turn them into storage. So right now, obviously, we're in one system. We can't see any of the ships other than this one. There's a lot of freaking ships up here, but what I want to do is I want to go into this territory over here. We've only really been to the middle of the system, and we've got some pretty difficult things in the middle of the system. But with that said, because of the recent loot buffs that they've had with the repair gun, like your starting repair gun actually heals more, and they've increased the scale of repair guns that you find, meaning that they're likely to be better than the ones I have now. It would be really cool to fight a ship and get some decent loot. I'm only going to be looking for the large class ships, similar to mine. And the asteroid glow thing has been fixed. It was fixed pretty promptly, within 24 hours. I mentioned this in a previous video that may or may not have gone up, but I can't keep track. So, once again, using the best way to travel. I'm going to keep quick saving along the way since I can just load from it, just in case anything breaks. This sector up here was the one that was previously broken, I think. Don't quote me on that. Oh no, it's this one right here, because that's why I always take this corner down, is because that one doesn't work. Makes me wonder why I didn't fly through this one like I normally do. Oh well, we're gonna go see if it's still broken. We visited this one in the last episode. Or in the last kind of video that I made of the game. This sector should be fixed. Let's see what it has for us. We're gonna smash this minimize button. Got 3 stations really close to each other. It's actually got some decent ships to fight. Although, not my class of ship. But, depending on how hard these stations are to get into. Because remember, I don't know if I uploaded it. It was probably in the rant video. That I did take a ship to sneak into that station that I couldn't previously fit into because my ship was just bouncing off the asteroids and killing me. Like I said, it's hard to know. Some of these videos I've had to record twice because I just wasn't totally happy with the commentary, but that's me. It's all me. I really just want to shoot something right now. Boom. Dead. I mean, look at the range of this. Crazy. I mean, when these railgun turrets actually hit, it's pretty amazing. Of course, I'm not going to sit here firing at that guy all day. Oh, okay. So what was left of that ship was basically nothing. Well, that was a waste of my time. The heck? Got a convoy up there. Anyways, travel drive back on. Remember guys, you can hit F1 now. Game continues in the background. And you get nice little info. Telling you what to do. It's like a little mini tutorial. For people who complain that there's no tutorial, I do recommend checking key bindings. Whether or not you can change them doesn't matter. It tells you what buttons there are to hit in the game. Generally, if you know what buttons there are to hit in the game, is this just a frickin'... It's a spacebar. I turned it off. I didn't let the auto thing happen. That's not worth our time visiting. Last spacebar I was in was just totally pointless. We're kind of just exploring. Exploring is something that I haven't really done a whole lot of. I've generally stayed in the same, like, 8 sectors. I'm gonna call them sectors. Whether they're called that or not. I prefer that over the word quadrant, so... If you don't like it, honestly, it just sucks for you. I would like to get more games in the channel again. Like I said, I still have, like... 9 or so episodes of Crashlands to put out. It's just I haven't taken the time to render things. And I've said it before, but I'll say it again. It's not really about the views. If I find a game fun and I feel like recording it, then I'm going to put it up on the channel. Whether it's received well or not. Because even though I would like to grow, this is really just about having fun. If I'm not having fun, then I'm not going to play the game, and if I'm having fun and I want to record the game, then it'll go up. I haven't touched Crashlands for a while. I haven't felt like playing it. I was having fun. I'm sure if I loaded it up, I'd be like, oh hey, this is fun. But I've got so many episodes, I don't want to grow the backlog anymore. And it's really counterproductive because I don't want to play off camera. So that's kind of the never-ending cycle that I'm in with that at the moment. I'm gonna equip my rifle. It does a decent amount of damage and has a pretty good accuracy. I'll switch to the minigun for like major. Close quarters crap. Things like this, actually. Letting it reload. Alright. Like, if I'm getting swarmed by a lot of enemies, I'm not gonna use my rifle. Data cores are pretty much going to be useless unless they're tier 2. Because I've pretty much... Let's open up our research screen. I've got 4 pages of research here. If I have any railguns, which I'm slightly looking for, I would like to get all of the railguns ever. It's pretty accurate. 2 shots to big guys. Has a quick reload. Of course, you have to hit them, but I just don't want to really shoot at the small guys because they're pretty quick. Although in a hallway like this, you have a much greater chance of hitting them. I don't want the weapons, honestly. There's nothing you could give me at the moment that I'd be excited to get. Small antimatter rocket. I really don't understand the antimatter / anti-grav with the gravitational turrets. I don't understand their purpose. If you're gonna shoot something, don't shoot a door. Very counterproductive. Excuse me. There we go. Place seems pretty big. There's going to be a decent amount of things to check on. Like, definitely over here. Not a chest there. Did I check that? Oh. Well, there's a gun in it that I don't really care about. Dang. Gotta be real careful about shooting. Just need to make sure that I get all the scrap and all the crap and all of this and all of that. I don't want to have to come back. Look at the data cores in a second. I'm gonna have to check up on console commands to give me back like my mining laser that disappeared from my station. Because if you recall in like episode 7 or I don't even know what episode we're on, 6 or 7, I mentioned that my station's storage completely reset itself, and apparently that was related to quick saving. Not quick save scumming necessarily, just it was related to the act of quick saving. And yeah, so I don't actually have the mining laser anymore, which I don't actually need. They got rid of farming, but I mean, mining should still be a thing. I know I've probably already looked at both of these, but hard to tell. I have almost walked off this asteroid before, because in this layout, I'm expecting one of those tunnels, and then I just walk out that direction. I'm like, la 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 la, oh, space, dead. Go see if there's anything down here. If there's any point to it, there's not. This would have crazy defenses though, considering it has 3 missile factories down there. I'd actually like to fight it, but you know, stations don't act as ships, they don't shoot. Although I don't know how you'd actually deal with that, to be honest. Like, if you can't destroy the station, or you can't do any damage to the station, then it having defenses would really be a pain in the ass, because it would just 100% come down to your ability to play the long game and wait for station energy to run out, or, you know, something. Otherwise the things could infinitely shoot at you. So now that I think about it, no. No, I do not want those things to activate ever. For as many engines as this thing has, pretty slow. 54 meters. Base meters. Base miles. Could be that. Be 54 space miles. I don't know. I don't really care either. Because there's not really a whole lot going on in this episode, we're just going to explore this other station. 2 stations, a little bit longer of an episode, just because I haven't been putting them out. The content is there for people that want to watch more than 15 minutes. And I think that's good, you know? If you want to watch more than 15 minutes of crap, then you should be entitled to doing so. So here's the option. It's going to take half of eternity for me to get in this place. But once I get there, everything should die pretty promptly. You can see big ships actually have kind of a downside, because even though they have lots of firepower, you really can't squeeze them into these things as much. But if you think about the early game and you're taking small ships, I mean, there's plenty of room to maneuver, and it's just more of a challenge to get in these. It's kind of risk-reward, honestly. Oh, hold on a second. We have that bug where I can't switch off my emitters. Oh. One well-placed odd millimeter cannon shot. Woohoo! Game crashed. You like that splash screen? I do. Game still has its issues. Again. The game's like, no, we don't want him to get in here. He's got a big ship. You can't have nice things. Boom. Now, those railguns, I will say, are better against larger ships. They're not the most accurate. Or maybe the issue is they're too accurate, because they miss small ships, because they're fast. They're going towards the target you shot at. And I don't know. A little error up here that I don't think actually... No, it does. Got our cargo scoop on, so we're going even slower than normal. Maybe I had my cargo scoop on earlier and that was the issue. Yeah, that's why I was going so slow. It actually cuts your speed in about half. Switch to emitters, make sure there's no way that's gonna kill me. Come on. pretty good at docking. It's harder with ships that move slowly or don't have good strafing ability, like this one. It strafes like a rock. Got the minigun out. Ah. That was a pretty crazy snipe behind that guy. Took him out before I even realized he was there. No, come with me. Ooh, heavy antimatter rocket and large mass driver. I don't know what any of that is. $133mm mass driver. Small antimatter rocket, heavy antimatter rocket. I don't know. The graviton turret is something that I'm not too thrilled about. I've put them on and I don't know, maybe they're good against shields. Hard to tell. That's nice, when you shoot them and they don't move. More junk. I'm honestly not upset about seeing it anymore, unless it happens like 10 times in a row. Medium antimatter rocket. I'll check back down there on my way back through. Not having to fight any turrets, which is kind of meh. I wouldn't mind fighting my way through some turrets. Ouch. He hit me. Come on. Why you don't shoot the little guys with the rifle. So we're doing all this because there is a little bit of loot down at the bottom. Fight in a spot like this where your bullets are more likely to hit like everything. And that should be it. Nope. Definitely not. Oh well, a little bit more. Hopefully there's something good down here. We're gonna have to fight some of the ships in the center of the area to get more repair guns. It's really what I wanted, but hopefully the loopholes have been updated. It'd be something good. Micro inversion field. I don't care about body armor if it doesn't have a helmet and O2 capacity. Ours is pretty decent. Right now I don't really need a heal. But we have 16 damage reduction, 319 O2 capacity, and 3 health regen. Gonna have to visit their med bay for a cheap heal on the way back, but gonna end it once we get back to the ship. There's no reason to keep this going on any longer than it needs to be. Come on. There we go. One more for good measure. Don't need it. Alright. Just to make sure that we check these. Pretty sure we did. But never be too careful. You miss things every once in a while. Yeah, no way. I had missed that box, I think. But I still don't want any of it. Perform a quick save. That way we have some form of backup. You can see all of our shields. God, this mini-map is so cool. Like, it's just honestly neat. But that's gonna do it. If this autosave doesn't break the game. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like. Let me know that you are enjoying the content. Otherwise, have a great day. Remember to stay positive. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.